Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, according to the recommended tab, welcome to another fantastic episode of Blood of Heroes, Chapter 22, Old Clown Road. Can't get over the fact that put us in the fucking kids' toy section.
Hold on, how can something with the word blood in it in the title get into the kids' category?
We are now sponsored by Pizza Hut.
Oh no!
Pizza time.
This show is not for minors. Parents, this is not for minors.
That's racist against the Welsh.
Okay? Africa.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you even own a pickaxe, do not watch the stream. You at home with the shovel? Yeah, I've got spade.
Do not say fuck or naggers.
There's no bad words on this stream. Especially not words that are culturally or
Nigger.
No.
Reset the clock! It's been rip that 1 week since we've said the N-word right off the fucking board.
You've never said the N-word in any project I am affiliated with.
I didn't hear it, so...
I disavow. Anyway, who would like to recap us?
I literally don't know anybody else.
Okay, so basically, we found that on the last time on E3 had some interesting stuff this year.
On the last time that Nintendo won.
So there's a bad forest full of crystal aids that's spreading stuff. There's a good forest that just happens to be in the area, thanks to the ingenious planning of a very, very handsome half ogre, half elf man named Ok, who is also incredibly beautiful and has the most beautiful silvery unicorn hair in the land, and has a fantastic big horse named Jeff, and a brother who he loves, but he's small and weak and gay. What's it called? So it turns out that I found out last time that my stepdad is actually my real dad, my mum is my adoptive mother, and my real mother is the ogre, or whatever the hell it is, part of me.
Fiona.
Yeah. My dreams of Shrek Dad is gone.
I mean, this is some fucking, Marie shit.
I
am one.
Fuck! You're pushing me over the fucking line.
No. You are not the father.
I believe we all went to bed. I believe we all went to bed, and I have yet to reveal this information to anybody yet. So I guess we're starting on the next morning.
Yep. Dawn is just beginning to break. Light is filtering down through the canopy. I have thankfully remembered to remove the golden one from the screen.
Oh, yeah, it might have been a
I remember.
Regavi's armor is blank as he was turned back into a dog and taken off to Kyrgyz's realm to play
Regavi is currently sleeping the sleep of the angels thanks to the a tincture he was offered by the druids, as his body rebuilds itself to not have shit hit points.
Yeah. Also, his fridge is broken and it's making a shit ton of noise, and he's waiting for somebody to come out and repair it. He'll make it if he can.
I'm not convinced it's the case. I think he bought himself a Sibian and just been stuck on full blast for the last 3 days, and he's not going to complain.
No.
Alright, so, okay, we'll wake up.
Calling that out.
It's best not to ask.
Okay, so before we go forward, thankfully you're After you.
I was going to say, so when I wake up, roughly who's here? Well, I know all the group are here. Rags is regenerating. Is everybody from the village kind of fucked off?
Most of the village will have, yes, or they're being kept in a separate part of the grove.
Mm. Nero is currently back home sorting stuff. Turning unicorn into protein.
Well, fucking not in front of Jeff.
Jeff's with you. She's at home.
Wait, what? Nira is home.
Nira is at probably her apartment within the town, and you lot are at the Grove. Assumed.
Are we still under any kind of review, or are we free to go?
No, we still have court in 2 weeks. So we should probably head out for that. Whatever.
Closer to 1 now.
Well, in any case, let's head to town. Let's find. Let's go see if Nira's ready, and then we'll head out in the direction of the town thing, and we'll just carry rags in the back of the cart for now.
Can I just remind you that we actually have a shit lot of stuff to sell? We also have
exactly.
a lot of tasks. Let's not just fuck off directly to the court now that we have at least some time off.
Well, I don't. Okay, is Vasiliny's pelican still here?
Yes.
But hasn't Vasiliny left with all the villagers yet? Because obviously it would be kind of anticlimactic if I could just go find Vasiliny and talk to my mother again.
I am actually off to see Vasiliny before he fucks off because I need some shit to give to him.
There's been a message left with you before he left. If you wish to have anything dealt with, give it to the pelican.
Oh, is it?
Open its trot. It'll open its. Yep.
No,
You look into its beak, and it is just an endless void.
Right, quick! Everybody, pour that unicorn cum into this bird's mouth.
Do we actually get unicorn cum? I was never really clear if we had any.
No, we did not. It was a girl. Unless you want to jack Jeff off.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but if somebody else wants to, Naka, he's your unicorn.
Well, in any case, I'm holding the other unicorn heart. And what's it called? Fucking, I'm like, much we getting for this? So.
Let me see.
There you go.
Give you.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again? My mind blanked.
I'm holding up the unicorn heart. To the
the heart, right. Oh, we've got that whole carcass we can sell. Fuck yeah.
I think the carcass is with me, so.
Right. So sell it.
It's going to be chopped and sliced and diced into bits, so.
Excellent.
Here's the.
I'll give you.
I'm sure it's a fucking
500
delicacy,
for it.
right?
500? Well, Ragu ain't here, so fucking. And yet you fucking. At the moment we lose our charisma, dude, you just want to sell things, you fucking crackpot.
No. Well, let's just go to a place and I can make some deals, I'm sure.
Well, fucking, why would we not sell it to Vasily? Vasily gives us good deals. He's clearly in the know. He clearly knows magic shit. If we might need more magic shit and whatnot.
Right, then
the guy seems to be in the know.
I'm sure he's interested in it. Offer it up. See if he is.
We don't have the corpse. Nira fucking turned a good party into jerky, remember? Because the thing was already fucking dead.
But it's still, the meat still has to be worth something, right?
The meat is being turned into protein. If you consume one of these protein, you gain 2 HP a day. So
I've got this spider meat and chitin. Is this worth anything?
Monkey, go play with the mushroom.
Yeah.
As you look past the pelican, you notice a number of the acolytes are actually stood behind it. I'm sure we can work something out if he doesn't want it.
Hey, what's it called, Jeff? Do you want to say a few words or bless this heart or something before we do anything with it? I don't know your customs, and I can't imagine you know too much either. Or did it just come to you when you became what you are?
The blessing here is beyond my ken.
Oh, fair enough. I give Jeff a pat. I guess. Well, in any case, we have the blessings of the Unicron Lord That make it worth any more? Dunno.
Yeah, you should respect the Unicorn Lord. Give us more money.
It's actually now, as he tries his best to channel his newfound gifts, Jeff calls forth what is a bolt of lightning from the sky that strikes the heart with a thunderous crash. And what's left is a beating heart that physically crackles with white lightning.
Yeah, that's
gotta
pretty
be worth something. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty fancy.
So, if you want to look into the private chat, here's the list of parts we have from the unicorn.
Ah, okay.
The tail, the hearts. We have 2 silver horseshoes from the unicorn. We have the whole skeleton, minus the hind legs. We have the hide.
I also
And
have
also,
a useful little, but that's what I have because I ripped that off of one of the spiders. I don't know if that's of use or interest.
Jeff, obviously, cultural sensitivity and all that. Do you want any of this for any reason whatsoever or whatever?
We're just trying to make a living,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
do you
still,
want to make
it's respect. Like, show respect to fucking the Unicorn Lord.
Buy
they're
some
making
shit.
all it.
He will take the shoes.
Fair enough.
Wait,
Wait, did somebody shoes?
For how much?
Did somebody did somebody fucking shoe that other unicorn?
Yes.
Apparently.
Huh? Christ.
2 silver horseshoes. Just give them the fuck away.
Yeah,
Talk. You use the horn. You use the fucking mane.
You use the
the
horn to make Jeff into a unicorn.
the horseshoes. You had enough.
Use the heart too, technically.
What did he use? Heart. It's now a beating heart. What happened to it? I don't get it.
It's been struck by mystical lightning and is now beating up its own accord.
That's gotta be worth something.
Also, it should be noted that the heart was used during the ritual to bind the horn to Jeff.
Oh.
Keep that in mind.
I want to point out, like, going back to that, and I brought this up several times. The heart never actually got used. They never let me get the heart. They only let me get the horn. You can go back and check this, but it was only the horn. I actually managed to keep the. I actually never used the heart.
Yes, but now is it like being just it's with us?
Yeah, it's just beating and whatnot. Yeah, facility, actual beating fucking unicorn heart. My man.
2.5 grand.
2.5 gold. I'll write it down.
Sounds good to me. Anybody
The
get
pelican will retch up what appears to be a small pile of platinum coins. They are somewhat sullen.
We also have most of the skeleton, minus the hind legs, and the ribs. The ribs will be turned into the meal.
I bet those are fucking delicious.
What's it going rate for some unicorn bones?
We can actually sell them apart. We can grind some into the powder. We can make like daggers and shit, and we can make lucky dice maybe. So
that could be good. However, we need to get an enchantment placed on them that keeps them the fuck away from the monkey. I ain't trusting her with fucking magic dice.
Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You give me the skeleton, and I'll give you something a little special in return.
Sound
fair to you?
He's offering us the mystery box.
Mr. Burns, is this special individually or special for the whole group?
Something for all of you.
Nira will. I assume that the group has managed to get home with the pelican, that here now sorting the carcass just for ease of sorting things. So, is the skeleton with the ribs or without the ribs? She looks at them.
I'll let you keep the ribs.
Well, we've already
Done.
used the ribs and whatnot.
Art,
Nita,
what
you
kind
need
of
like
art
ritualist,
recommend
you're
for
not here.
Tell you what, let's meet in the middle. The pelican will reach over and pluck the ribs from within the intercostal muscle, leaving a pristine set of ribs that contain no actual ribs. Just a very thin sheet of cartilage around the outside of the gap.
Okay.
Could you roll me a knowledge chef, please?
Is there two pelicans? Is there one at Nita's apartment and one here?
There is certainly a pelican at each location.
Alright, is that why we're having a conversation with the three is? It's a three-way conversation.
Let's say that.
I'm very confused.
It occurs to you that with the absence of the ribs, and yet it's still being held in place, you could stuff that full of herbs and other such things. Even possibly use it as a channel to smoke these.
And I remember what you said about the fucking smoking it with incense from the church.
Indeed. And the effects may differ depending on which church sanctifies the incense.
Ribs written down, so he gets the rest of the skeleton, I assume.
Mm-hmm. As for your reward, I will see you in a day with it. I will need to get it prepared for you.
Okay, we have now the tail and the hides. Do any of the, I don't know. Well, I assume we can maybe use the hides to make something useful. Let me know knowledge arcana or something. What will be useful? Maybe to set in a big city.
Far away.
What?
It would be arcana or religion.
Yeah. Don't know shit.
Not quite sure.
Maybe a priest. How well can it be sold?
Sure thing.
Yeah. Yep. No, nothing. Zero knowledge on how.
It's a bit
Anybody
of a
else?
pay grade.
Anybody else wants to know? Does anybody have knowledge religion? Come on.
Yeah, I'll do knowledge religion.
While they're doing talking, I hook my Tetsubo on my horn and spin it around and then try to jump my head forward so that the ring flies in the direction of Jeff so he can catch it on his horn and we can play catch.
Okay. Does Utix wants to enlighten us on finer points of unicorn hide?
Unicorn hide works very similarly to the hide of many other mythical creatures, with a small variation. It is a little bit tougher than regular horsehide, meaning that it can be masterworked far cheaper. Essentially, any armor made from this would be masterwork. Secondly, anyone who wears this will have their alignment masked to appear as though it were good. And effects that only affect neutral or evil people have a percentage chance to fail.
I would like the hide because I want to make myself a robe because Unicron clan and all that.
Let me.
Needs to make himself the Shrek Mona.
Jeff, let me wear the skin of your mother as I ride you to battle.
I don't mind. Fucking, you know what? As soon as I die, fucking Jeff's kid can wear my fucking skin. I don't mind. Rose for life.
I look at the pelican. Zeleny, what do you reckon?
I can take it off your hands. It's what?
Let's just talk.
In there.
No, let's just talk gold. I think we are pretty much all armored up, if I'm not mistaken.
I can give you about... Give you about 1,000 for it.
I say 1,200.
How about we split the difference? 1,100.
Deal.
Pelican walks up.
Nah,
In this
I
case,
kinda
it is
wanted
a...
that, but fucking fair enough.
The pelican grabs hold of the hide and just it slides down its throat, and there's a brief moment of then it coughs up what appears to be a silver bracelet made of very quite soft silver.
Oh wait, fucking is John with Vicinity?
John is not sure where John is. I believe he's in the grove still.
Cool. How much do I owe him again?
I assume, Bill, that these bracelets and stuff can easily be transferred just to regular money when we do business or
It
something.
is a bracelet of hack silver. It is an Ulfin tradition where you wear a bracelet made of quite soft silver, and when you need to pay for something, you literally hack off a piece of it. You pay by weight of silver.
Okay, then yes, I have one thing I need to return to, Zeleny. You remember that anti-teleportation scrolls that you borrowed us because we were expecting to hunt on Nikon. We didn't use them, so I want to give them back to Zeleny.
Thank you. The pelican will once again devour the scrolls.
Okay, what else do we have on the... hide is gone now. We only have the tail, unless I can roll Arcana for that to see what can be done with that. 18.
Okay. There is an old bardic legend that when a bow strung with unicorn hair plays on a instrument strung with the dragon's heartstrings, that the old lore of bardic knowledge will return.
Ooh, woo.
I say we keep the hair for the time being.
Well, do we need to keep all of it? Can we sell some of it? Maybe, you know?
We
Saying.
can sell some of it later. I look at the bundle.
Yeah. What about the spider shit I have? That's gotta be worth something.
Vicinity doesn't really voice its interest, but the acolytes of the grove themselves will actually make themselves known at this point. All that's same very drab brownish robes. Yes, would you be selling that?
Oh, hell yeah. Well, hang on, for a price.
Of course.
What are you offering? This is some very rare, corrupted, awful fucking spider shit, you know?
Let us examine it momentarily. And they'll reach out. These are very clearly some of they're acolytes, but they're quite a lot older than some of the others. And you notice that as one reaches forward, there's one of their bracelets appears to be made of. It almost looks like it's stylized to look like a millipede.
Ugh.
And as they go,
Keep.
excellent. Listen, would you prefer monetary compensation or esoterical compensation?
Well, what do you mean by esoterical
Yes,
compensation?
please define in legally binding terms.
I'll give you a tip.
Tell you what.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Before we shake hands on this, please explain what esoteric compensation would include.
Now, we could supply you with some minor magical items that might be useful to you. So, a few little pieces of apocrypha that might be of use to someone on your travels. Or we could show you something. Might be useful to one such as you, gifted with lifeline. And they will trace in they will actually the one at front, you can't even really tell what gender they are. They are just rail thin.
I mean, I would never deign to assume.
It's kind of trace on the outline of your body, but you notice that they are tracing like precisely where the lines of ki flow in a Venaran body.
All right. Okay. I'll trade you this shit. I mean, this very valuable spider parts for. What exactly, though, am I going to get out of this? I'm willing to do this, but I need to be precise terms, more or less.
What we will do is we will unlock your ability to channel your ki properly.
All right. Okay, fuck you, Dad, for sure. Let's do that.
The clouds form a giant F.
No, it's a
I
giant
can't
E.
believe my offspring is actually believing this glorified skeleton in a robe.
I mean, it seems legit.
But guys, they're healing crystals. They'll
Try
take
them,
away your
try
negative
Something,
energy, man.
something to absolutely say fuck you to Dad. Hell yes.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
need to be a wizard for fuck's sake.
Yes, Native, we will give you these wonderful colored beads for your worthless spider.
Would you like some blankets with that?
Yes.
Wow, they're so
they will
warm.
They're so warm and full of other elements. Yeah, sure.
They will take the remains of the spider, and as the one at front passes back to their other acolytes, you see them just casually, like, they're pulling apart the corpse like it's made of clay almost. And you can see that they have a fairly good understanding of how this animal works. They pull it apart almost like someone picking apart a crab or a lobster.
I mean, I still don't trust this shit, but if you're gonna give me something, okay.
Come here, my child. Don't worry. This won't hurt a bit. And they will place their finger tip right between your eyes. And then there's a very peculiar feeling, like pressure inside your skull. And you can swear you hear something crack. Just a tiny tinge of blood around the exterior of your peripheral vision. And then suddenly everything seems much lighter and much more in focus. It will take time, child.
All right.
Hold
Well,
on.
this better not be snake oil for my very, very important spider innards and outwards, I guess. All right. How about you also give me a little bit of money just in case? We can call it a deposit. How about that?
Gosh, child, we've no use for it anyway. And she'll reach out and she will hand you a gem. I trust
deal.
this would be adequate.
What? Do I know what it is? Knowledge, history, or religion would work.
A praise or religion.
Okay. Which? Okay. Fuck.
You've never even seen anything like this before.
I mean, I know we're communicating through a pelican, but maybe I can cast the praise on the thing.
Nira is still here, right?
Yeah, you can certainly make use of.
Oofed.
Okay, I'm gonna show it to her and ask if she knows anything about what this is worth or what it
You
is.
reach into the
hell
pelican's
yeah.
mouth, and at Nira's end of things, a furry hand reaches out, holding a gem. There's a very, very disconcerting amount of mucus between you and Nira's location, but you get through it, and Nira identifies what this is. What this is an uncut diamond.
Yes. Okay, good. Do I have to return this, or is this just a sign of goodwill?
No, I return it, of course. I just take a piece of paper and write the amount of gold. How it's just put it in the hand next to the gem.
Okay. It's only a very small chip of diamond. It is uncut regardless. This is easily just under 500 gold pieces worth of diamond. It's a very small one. Like one you might see on a piece of jewellery.
Well, I mean, again, is this a gift of goodwill, or do I have to give it back? This doesn't. Whatever you did doesn't work.
Take it, Chandler. We can pull them from the soil if we need more.
Okay. So, all right. That sounds good to
for
me
that
then.
for that natural 20, just checking, is this like the real thing, or is it just magically made elven gem that will dissipate outside the forest?
This is a real gem, but you notice it has the reason why it's only worth about 500 gold pieces is because it was ripped from from stone using shape stone. This was a diamond that it has been magically manipulated in some way. So most people who deal in diamonds will diminish its value somewhat.
Hey,
Magically
but it's
affected diamond.
And it's worth money. I won't look 500 gold in the mouth for spider
No,
shit. I mean, it's very important.
this is just checking if none of this, gold we are getting is not some magical bullshit that dissipates.
Oh no, all the gold is legitimate.
Well,
It's
okay,
a
so
varying
it's
smattering of
legit.
different currencies, but it is
Okay,
legit.
so if it's legitimate, that's okay. I'll take that. Sure.
Now we have just few more items left from Sakil. I assume while everybody's busy with the spider and haggling, I'll just whisper into the pelican. Psst, psst, Zeleny.
You rang.
Take a look at this, and I take a few vials of blood from Sahil I have, and a jar of meat and bones. What do you reckon?
I reckon
It's from the forest.
Oh, I know what it is. Don't worry. Tell you what. This may come in handy one day, and a hand will reach up. It's a very thin, gloved hand from within the pelican, holding what appears to be a wand. It's a length of very neatly carved ivory. What do you say? Do we have a trade?
I will roll Arcana just to inspect the wand. I say we might. There is like 3 vials in one jar. If I keep 1 vial, just if it comes in handy.
You never know. Fine.
So
I'll make
it's-
that trade. Here you go. And the wand will be flicked to you. Catch now. Don't want to drop it.
That's a weird sounding bird.
Should I roll something to catch it? No, I use mage hand to grab it. As I hold it in my hands, what does it look like?
Neatly carved. It's this beautiful spiraling ivory design. Almost looks like it's made of narwhal horn.
Uwu. Big uwu. Spellcraft to identify it.
Certainly.
23.
This is a level 2 wand. It is a 20 charge wand of a fairly nasty little spell by the name of Blade of Fear and Pain.
Okay.
What it does is conjure forth a 3-foot length of gnashing teeth that when you strike an opponent, it not only rasps their flesh for a 1d6 points of damage, but forces them to make a will save or become under the effect of fear.
I look at the fucking giant hammer I have it myself. I look back at the pelican. Is this connected by any way, Vasiloni?
I wouldn't want to suppose now.
Me neither.
Listen, I get asked to flip a lot of weird things. I thought you may get more use out of it than the average person.
I just nodded at the pelican. So, whatever is left is the stuff that actually needs identifying. Maybe we can do that in the big town, unless Vasilani can tell us what the heart of IRA does.
Tell you what. Want me to take a look at it?
I put my hand in the pelican.
With the amulet?
Yeah, with the amulet.
Okay. Is it okay if I examine the chain?
Yes,
There's
examine the
something
chain.
written peculiar on here. Okay. You feel the chain slip through your grasp. And in a blink, the pelican is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the heart.
Okay. I'm waiting patiently.
This waiting continues for several hours.
Wait, sorry, it continues for several hours.
Depends how long you wish to wait. Those of you at the other end notice that the pelican also disappears. From your end.
Okay, as it disappears, I will just wait. After like 5-10 minutes, I take my best guess that I will leave here to wait, and I go to cooking to turn the meat into the protein.
Okay.
So, other people, what do you do?
The smell of boiling horse, which just drifts in on the breeze. There's a very faint undercurrent of sweetness that makes you somewhat disconcerted.
Surreal. Does unicorn meat contain sugar? By any chance?
Yes.
We can fucking make the booze out of the meat.
The sugar content of unicorn meat is hilariously high. As opposed to regular horse meat, which is very, very lean. Be that as it may. Any other business at the Grove?
By the way, people enjoy this art of Aiden selling the spider.
Oh,
No,
I shudder to think.
let's get the fuck out of here. Oh no, wait. First, I'm looking for John. I want to pay John some money.
You find John just reclining up against one of the standing stones, sleeping quite happy, just lounging in the sun, enjoying
John,
having
my
that.
man. How you holding up?
A lot better now that I can feel this side of my face. How are things going, Thok?
That's alright, we finally managed to sell some of that stuff I said we would. How much do I owe you again, buddy?
Yeah. Truth be told, I've forgotten myself. I think... what's that, for the old Tetsubo, or...?
Yeah,
No, you know what we have? We have that very nice silver massier we got from way back at in the swamp when the whole thing started. I think it's a bit more expensive for John. Maybe it can get him in trouble, but it is a very nice piece of silver.
yeah,
Sure.
I can give you cash, John, or do you want this? Whatever fucking Neera's talking about.
Yeah, I'll take the mess off your hands. It's nice.
Go for it, my man.
Old piece. And then they made them back then.
I just point out to him that it can be not legally acquired, so just pay attention.
Alright, everybody, fuck off. And again, Ritualist, I'm pretty sure we were finished talking to Vasilani. And
Yeah, we're done. This is. Let's say it later.
I know. Alright, well, okay, that's fair enough. Because I wanted to just sit and talk to fucking John myself and go, so, John, I got this. I read this letter from my mum, and it turns out Greg is actually my dad, and my mum's not my mum. Do you know anything?
He puts his hand on your shoulder. Before you were born, we kind of know. Well, before you showed up, I should say. Your mother made us swear not to tell you until you were ready. You're so good on things. She did her best to raise you. Make sure you weren't too out there.
No, I still love my mum. I won't think any less of her, but do you know if Greg's my real dad and who's my real mother? I take it she owns this then, and owned something like this then, and I hold up the Tetsubo.
We don't know much about what Greg got up to back north, but he pretty much climbed up as soon as he got back. He came back carrying you.
So north then. Right, well, thanks anyway, John. Let's go. It'll probably be a while before I see you again, buddy. Take care of my mum and everybody else, will you?
I will. Sorry I couldn't help more.
No, north is all I need. I'm going to go sort this court nonsense out about the forest. But
give me a shout if you need a character witness.
Yeah, no problem. I think I'll be fine. I mean, the work I did to help sort this place, and if it wasn't for this forest, probably everybody in the fucking town would be dead by now.
They took good care of us.
The gods work in mysterious ways.
That they do.
I reach out to give John a handshake.
You return your handshake.
Take care of yourself, man.
You too, Thuck.
I sling my Tetsubo over my shoulder. I go over and give Jeff a pet and just yell up to everybody, are we all done here? Because I'd like to start moving out.
Yeah, come on. I mean, I've made my money or whatever, but, you know.
So in total we have 4,100 golds in one shape or another. Basically, if we want to fuck up a scrying in any meaningful way, we need 2,000 gold for that, for materials and shit.
I fuck up scrying fucking again. I've done nothing but good since then. You know, the forest was an accident.
Is it accident in the eye of the court?
We'll find out. It's my first. Well, it's not my first offence. I fucked up that priest, but he had it coming.
Just to point out, as a cook, we have 295 pounds of unicorn meat. If we cook for 30, divided by 200, so we have about 160 hit points we can distribute.
Alright, well, we'll keep it for when we need it. Because if it's jerky, will fucking is like indestructible. So let's fucking get in the cart. Whatever. So I'll fucking help Nera attach her.
I assume. Wait, Bill. I assume there's like some people left in town packing still, or.
Oh no, the town has been largely evacuated.
Oh, is there like any food we can pick up, like some, something to eat along the way, just to have supplies?
Oh yeah, some food's been left by the proprietors of the bar, Seven Nipple.
Yeah, I mean, I don't plan to go around and just loot the entire town now that's empty. I just need to pick up the essentials.
It has been left out specifically for you.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna fucking let it. So we go meet Nira halfway or whatever, and we'll attach Jeff to the cart. I'll ride Jeff and everybody ride in the back with the cart with the stuff, and then let's get fucking moving. We need to get the fuck out of this grove.
Oh, and before we fuck off, I pick up a map or just find the vague directions we're supposed to go.
Where are we heading? East to fucking what is it?
Let me bring up the map. I think I have the map.
I can actually do one better than that. I can bring up the map myself. I have it saved on this game. Just a bit closer.
Yeah, come on. Just get fucking moving, man. People are getting restless.
You are here. Your destination is here. Any questions?
Is there a road next to river or some town downstream where we can go to a boat?
You know that there is a bridge. That will be some ways away. As the crow flies, it's only about a day's ride away. But with the swamp so treacherous these days, and with the rainy season upon us, unfortunately there will be somewhat circuitous paths you'll have to take.
Let's just assume we are taking the safe road, if there is such a thing in this land.
It probably isn't, but it's worth the attempt.
Yeah. Before Nira goes, she will use the tent to cover the essentials inside of the cart, and she'll take her secret stash of garlic and decorate the inside of the cart.
Mark, where we are, I'm gonna stick a Jeff.
This is still Ustala.
It's already marked with the red dot.
Red dot. Alright, cool.
And I am essentially ready for a little time I have to prepare here.
Thank God, fucking the time you fucking woman take to get ready. Fuck's sake. Let's go.
I take 1 more minute to powder my nose and fix the makeup.
Don't worry, folks. Be it vertically or horizontally, you'll arrive at the court on time.
Yeah. Hank, what do you think my chances are?
Quite frankly, I don't know. I do not worry myself with the application of the law. I merely enforce it.
I can respect that. You're a simple-minded guy.
By the way, Bill, what happened to the onyx you were supposed to sell? Was that thing still with us, or was it somewhere for safekeeping?
That was with you.
We'll keep it for now, and we will worry about other stuff. We just got a nice bit of scratch. We'll divvy it up in a bit. Let's fucking ride out. Get your coconuts. Collect that shit.
You get to the edge of where the forest merges with the swamps. I will now bring you to the next map. Feel free to plonk yourselves down. You stumble across this clearing.
I will jump off, Jeff.
I should probably give you access to Jeff's sheet.
Stonehenge, where a clan is a clan.
Thank God someone else has seen that fucking movie. I feel like I'm taking fucking crazy pills that no one else has seen it. God damn it.
It was a fucking classic. I used to listen to the fucking band with my dad.
I still do. I have all those songs on Rock Band. No one knows what that movie is, dude. It's crazy.
Working on a sex farm.
Nira will pinch. I assume this is like our location for the evening for sleep, or just traveling through.
Yeah.
This is the first real place you found that has any real kind of location where you can set up camp, and roughly coincides with when Jeff and any of the horses you brought begin to tire.
Right, fucking.
The rain begins to pick up.
Nira, you fucking set up camp while fucking Regavi's still sleeping. Fucking Brother Dearest and fucking Monkey Girl, fucking let's spread out and check the perimeter, make sure it's safe. You Dex, you can do whatever, my man.
You notice that another campsite was here fairly recently. The embers were still warm. It's an old lean-to tent and what appears to be a kind of cart that's been jury-rigged from a wheelbarrow, though it has a hitch to attach to the back of the carriage. It's very little more than a set of wheels and a trough into which has been placed a great amount of soil what appears to be peat specifically, and a small pumpkin plant.
As I look around, is there any traps in the area? As they set up the
Roll me perception.
perception. All of my skill checks, almost all of them are 7 or 11.
Jeff, just you relax to the camp, man. You've had a hard day.
Also, Naka, you should be able to drag Jeff onto the map now.
Oh, sweet.
I will also put some logs in here, just to make a barrier.
Udex, you spot something. The water here is almost supernaturally blue. It's practically glowing. Something you've occasionally heard of happening on seashores when algae and little creatures fluoresce in the night. Though this appears to be coming from the stones at the bottom of the water.
Do I notice anything if I use Detect Evil?
Okay, as you detect evil, there's a passing trace in the water. More concern to you is the standing stones to the northeast. They are not evil of themselves, but something has happened in that circle. You can't place what.
This place seems a bit shady.
You think so? What's making you think that?
I can detect that something evil has transpired in this place.
Good day. I got a 10. Did I see anything?
Did you find anything?
Well, I'll just keep wandering around, looking for shit.
As I set up the camp with 15, do I see any traps or anything? Maybe around these little huts.
Oh, searching around the pumpkin plants, you notice that the pumpkin plants are not the only plants growing here. You find a number of mushrooms. In fact, almost all of the pumpkins are half rotten and are growing in these bizarre-looking mushrooms.
Roll profession, check and nature, chef and nature on the plants. Oof.
These are leshy spores.
How toxic are they?
These are of one of the more toxic strains. These leshies would, when fully grown, would lack the power of expansion that the regular mushroom leshies have. Instead, they are very poisonous. Specifically, what they induce in people, should someone take a bite out of them, is bordering on psychosis.
I will take a rag and pack them in a bag. Do you know if you lock them to unleash spores and shit like that? Basically, do I know how to safely handle them and just put them in a jar?
You know that fungus lashies, even at this size, are sentient.
Ooh.
If you pluck it from the ground, it will probably yell at you as best it can.
In that
Think of
case,
them as a poor man's mandrake.
In that case, I will take the jar, take my little shovel, and try to remove the whole piece with the dirt into the jar.
Okay. Your little makeshift terrarium seals up quite nicely.
Yep. How do you spell meshy?
Leshi.
I assume I know how often to water them and stuff like that. To keep them in the dark.
Keep them in. You treat leshies the same way you treat interns. You keep them in the dark and you feed them horseshit.
I look at the Jeff. Yo, Jeff, taking the shit lately? Here, be a good boy. I just put it under him. Here, be a good boy if you want.
I'm not going to make you roll sleight of hand.
No.
But
Bill, could you increase the icon size?
Yes. Sorry. You forgot that you are a large chungus.
Yep. Okay, that's enough of Minecraft.
Okay. Could people roll me perception checks, please? Okay, Aiden, see it near. Aiden near a both spot. And is everyone?
I think so.
Who is?
Okay. Aiden,
Yes.
you hear the telltale clink of a bottle. Nearer, you smell it before you see it. You smell a heavy alcohol smell. And this very bitter, sweet scent of wormwood. Shortly before a bottle whizzes past your ear.
Ooh, roll dodge or no need?
No need. It was. What are you doing in my grove?
Who said that?
I'll ask the question down here. What are you doing in my grove?
Taking a break.
The tree behind you will untwist itself, revealing a feminine-featured face. In its bowels are innumerable bottles that clink very gently in the breeze. Would you mind telling me why you're on my property?
There was no sign of a property belonging to anybody. I apologize, did you step on your toes?
I don't think I like your attitude. You're coming with me.
Wait, what?
Another bottle whizzes past your ear. Next one won't miss. Could you roll me a heal check, please?
Heal check. Heal.
Mm-hmm.
I just got an 18 in perception. Do I hear violence?
You sense violence. In fact, mainly because as you stand there, a bottle bounces off your helmet.
Oh.
15 on heal check.
This creature is very drunk.
My eyes light up and I turn round. Where is he? Oh, over there.
Okay, can you roll nature to decide what the fuck this creature is?
Yes. That's a dryad.
Aren't they like part animal, part female?
They are female. They are feminine tree spirits.
Ma'am, I apologize for trespassing.
Whoa.
But I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
Let fucking my eyes light up and I hold it the Tetsubo and it lights up where it goes off fiery for a minute. Who wants to die?
She can't break into my grove and cops an attitude with me. The audacity of this bitch.
Don't you be fucking throwing shit. You fucking shrub.
No. We didn't
So
want
help
to
me God,
intrude
I
on-
will stick this flaming Tetsuble right up your fucking tree knot.
Let's see you try, buddy boy. I remember when you were born. And you were just as
Really?
ugly then.
Flame goes out. What? Explain.
I looked at my stash. I think I do have a bottle of something in here. I do
Take one for
indeed.
the monkey.
You bloody humans never really figure it out, do you? Trees speak to each other. We gossip
Oh,
about you.
Did they say Demi Mao?
yeah, basically,
Some
you're
of
the
them do,
equivalent
yeah.
of Tree Hitler.
I'm sorry, do I hear the telltale sound of someone below the height that even assuages my fucking interest? Here's an idea, short stuff. Invest in a stepladder.
Invest in
Right,
Oh, I
what?
was so
Foster.
rudely
Fireproof
interrupted.
trees.
What's your fucking problem?
My problem is that I am running out of alcohol.
Well, you could have asked
I
nicely
feel real
instead
bad
of being
that
so
to be
fucking
honest.
rude. Yeah. Tell
I
you
would
what,
like to
fucking-
be left alone to drown my
sympathise.
sorrows.
Well, we all get problems and whatnot. Fucking monkey, chuck me a bottle of something.
We still have that unfortunate bottle. I look at the tree. It's a drink you crave.
Yeah, is Dom here? Is Dom a bottle right now?
No, wait. I look at the tree. I look at the tree. Is it the drink you crave? I pull out I pull out the bottle from the bar fights. The tiger's piss. The panther's piss, sorry.
Been a while since I've seen that. Party.
I pass the mystical bottle. Do you want a glass or do you just want?
She bites through the bottle. She literally takes a bite out of the side and shotguns the whole thing. And as she does, the weird gnarled leaves and vines that were wrapped around her body flourish into this bright red life like autumn leaves. There's a loud crack as she shifts her head from side to side, like splitting a timber.
You gonna lighten up now a bit, maybe?
I'll make no promises.
So what were you saying about me as a kid? What do you know?
People as ugly as you tend to draw a crowd with us lot. Not so often. One of those things and one of those things, you know. And she makes kind of like a bump uglies gesture with her gnarled, rooty hands. Ugh, unseemly. Why can't you just spread pollen like everyone else? Ugh.
Well, I've
Filthy,
never
just
done any
existing
of that.
thing.
I've never done any of that sort of thing before because I care more about glory and honour and just generally being an awesome unicorn dude. I cannot help the circumstances of my birth, but yet, if you're connected
Have you
to all the
considered trying
trees,
harder?
if you're connected to all the trees, where did I come from? What way was I brought?
Ask her if she's part of the tree clan.
Listen. I'm not a member anymore. I took exception to them calling themselves the Masons, since we're not made of stone, and apparently that's a big taboo to point that out, but it would be better served being called the Free Timbermen's Guild. But apparently I'm the bad person.
Okay,
Are you trying to tell me something?
You're Dex, Camden, I got this.
So he's got the right idea. Fit the title. At least he's got the common decency to not be meat.
Well, if things like me are rare, what's it called, and stuff like that, again, do you know from whereabout, where was the first time I showed up in this tree information network?
Would have been... be a ways away now. Hang on, let me refresh my memory. She'll reach up into her bowels and get out a bottle of something green and sip. Yeah. Tell you what, I can find out for you. But I need your help on something.
Okay, what's that? And it better not be the thing that I hear that you things do.
She narrows her eyes as if she doesn't know what you mean.
Sounds like you're doing
You
some
know,
racial
you dryads, you fucking seduce
you are
people
wont
and
to.
milk them till they die.
You're thinking of nymphs.
Ah,
You
you
degenerate.
fucking, you both live in the fucking woods, fuck off. You called me ugly, I'm actually quite good looking, fuck you.
You think what you like, Splinter Dick. Any case.
Oh,
You Dex, you think I'm pretty, don't you?
Udex just kind of looks down and gives you a pat on the head.
See, you think I'm pretty.
Listen, the important thing is I'm not the only person who lives here in this godforsaken little pox on nature.
So you asking us to evict somebody?
I'm asking you to do the paperwork, so to speak.
Okay.
It shows up around midnight every night at the circle. Rises up out of the ground. Makes the place stink. Please, do me a favor. Kill it.
Okay.
Can you just repeat what appears in the circle?
Something. Could you give us any details about it? Because it better not be a good thing. Because I'm kind of trying to keep my good deeds right now. Because I'm due in court.
Trust me, that
Right.
thing I tell you what. I'll give you if you do this for me, I'll give you a boon, a token of my opinion of your high esteem. Of your
That sounds
position
ominous.
as the most handsome man in the ugliest race the world has ever seen.
That's not fair, to be honest. Like, ogres are ugly, you know, but I'm like an elf and an ogre mix. So, you know, you'd think I'd be a wee bit better looking. You know?
I'll give you a freebie on this one, Nucker. She'd think this of you, no matter what fleshy race you were.
I know, but still, I've got the right to argue. Alright, well, in any case, you know what? No promises. We'll wait here for the night. We'll see what it is, and if it definitely deems to be something that we have to kick the shit out of, we will kick the shit out of it and get rid of it. Fucking sound good?
Deal.
Fuck it.
I look at her and say, so, what can collateral damage be on those rune stones, or the stream, or the general area?
Fleshling things. I don't care about them. The groundwater feeds me. That river can go dry for all I care.
Alright, how long is it until midnight?
Getting towards evening now, so it'll be it'll be a handful of hours. It'll be enough time to bed down and get everything sorted out.
You, Dex, do you sleep?
No.
Alright, you want to keep guard while we sleep then?
Sure.
Yeah, cool. No, suits me. Okay. Jeff, you do whatever. I'm gonna sit down and sleep. With the back of my head against Jeff's side.
As you rest, something peculiar happens. And to each of you looks a little bit different.
Who looks a bit different?
Most of you dream the same dream. That brilliant, cyan, burning tree, in amongst a sea of rot and despair, boiling up from the soil, and flickers of blue flame hanging in the air. But Nuka,
Yep.
as thought, you see something a little bit different. There's a flicker of something for a split second that doesn't seem right. Could you roll me a will save, please?
Okay. Fuck.
Oh.
You see it.
Speaking of which, has Stock been taking his medicine?
Finally, he can met Robo, Reeves.
Wait,
I'm about to say, am I going to meet Keanu Reeves?
we live in the Matrix?
It's a hanging aberration of resin, stone, and metal all twisted together, throbbing with an otherworldly light.
What?
Water pours from its upper boughs and pools in great lakes at its roots. And just as your vision flickers out, you watch as the boughs twist with the weight of some great serpent. And you reawaken in the glade.
Jeez!
What the fuck have you done?
What
Fuck.
the fuck?
What the fuck have you done?
What the fuck was that?
Oh shit. Has he forgotten his medicine again? Shit, I don't think...
What's interesting is, Jingji, as you wake up, there's a weight pressing down onto your form. It's hard to move. You look down and your limbs, specifically your arms, there's these great winding vines reaching up skyward that have blossomed into these very bizarre, almost dimly glowing pods.
Oh man, forget the trees. I am become the tree. Hell yeah.
First guy.
Okay.
As you look
I
up
mean,
at
like,
them,
I can't get more deformed. At this point, I think I'm very accepting of whatever weird shit happens.
As you look up at these things that have rooted themselves, and what's happened is, in your sleep, you have plunged your fingertips into the soil, and up from the fingertips up into your wrists, and bursting forth out of your forearms are these long, beautifully, almost like just beautifully growing vines that lead up into great, what appear to be seed pods almost.
Oh god.
Okay, I mean, I could still, like, can I retract them and stuff, or are they gonna, can I?
As you
stay
look
out?
at them, they look back at you and they retract quickly back into your arm as if they were embarrassed.
Hazukashi?
Alright, I reach into my pack and I pour some water. I'll lift my helmet up and I'll pour some water over my face and then fucking grab a bottle of booze and fucking swig that shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Oh,
You notice that the water just tastes dry.
oh, for fuck's sake.
It's almost chalky.
I turn around and look at Jeff. Is Jeff still sleeping?
Yep, soundly.
Oh, Jesus, even after all that racket I just made. Jesus, fair enough. Well, in any case, like, he's main a pet again. Just, oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck was that? Is anybody else up?
Yeah, I think I'm up mostly. Yeah.
I am up doing warm up exercise. So let me see if I can roll. Let's see what are
I'll
the
roll
rolls.
perception as well. Like,
What? Yeah, what time is it?
where are we?
I'm
What's
going back
on?
to sleep.
It's time now. Whispers the dryad to herself as her eyes snap open.
Near from me a jerky, will you?
It's not a healing potion. It's a protein take you eat one a day too. So
Well,
essentially,
I could use some protein, and I need to fucking give myself a kickstart to my day. And besides, it's my breakfast. I'm fucking.
this is not a food, and this is for exercise. So you will exercise.
We're about to get into a fight with a monster. Give me a bit of jerky, Jesus. We've got hunnels of it.
This is not how the jerky. This is essentially not how the jerky is used. It's not a health potion. I give him.
I know it's a boost. I know it's a boost, but I'm using it to perk myself up and increase my health before the fight.
Okay, but if everybody can take a piece of jerky for the day, can we just note that everybody get 2 HP is up?
It takes time to kick in, I'm afraid.
Yeah, this is exactly what it takes. So.
Well, fine. Fucking in any case, split. You know what? I'll just reach. I'll reach into my pack and I'll just grab one of the nibbles I've got and I'll just do that.
Do you take protein pre or post workout?
I can do either.
Yeah. Usually you want to do like a little bit of both.
I think
Depends on
for
what type of protein as well.
bulking up, I think it needs to be afterwards. I think.
You just
Well,
get more protein afterwards.
I gently pat the side of Jeff and I tell him, "Look, Jeff, man, come on, it's time to get up. It's go time."
What was that, Bill?
I was saying usually it's like carbs before protein afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, I give people that the fucking sugary treat I had from wheats and.
A chill runs through the glade.
Thank you.
Where does this thing normally fucking pop up from, shrub bitch? Where's it go? Does it pop up on top of the altar, or does it come from a specific direction?
Comes from the copse.
Cops.
Northeast of the there's a copse of trees not just northeast of the circle. You can't miss it. There's a gap. It's burned its way through the soil and through the trees so much it's very easy to see.
Well, I'm gonna fucking stand up next to fucking.
She raises another bottle to her
Eudex.
lips and does her best to obliviate herself before whatever it is arrives.
Is this it?
No, that's not.
There was a shift.
Northeast is off to the bit.
There's a shift in the trees.
Eudex plants a
That
shield
shit.
into the ground.
That chill wind sweeps through the glade again, and frost forms on the surface of that little pond.
Wow.
Nira will take the fucking potion of the spell of enlarged person on herself, as well as drink the +4 strength thing.
I'm hiding. Job done. Fantastic.
Okay.
Who could beat that fantastic roll?
A whisper echoes on the wind, like the dull scraping of a grave marker against its own masonry. Like a tomb, like a sarcophagus's lid being eased aside. You can see a dim bluish glow emerging from in between the trees as mist begins to wreathe the area. coils outwards out into the glade, and where it touches the water of the little stream, it freezes solid until the entirety of that little stream lay completely motionless, and each of the leaves on the trees is a frozen husk, so brittle it would snap in the wind. Then, completely wordlessly, it drifts in. As light as the breeze and as quiet as death.
Is that what I fucking think it is?
No, I think it's something different.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Wait, it's nighttime, correct?
Yes, it is nighttime.
In that case, Udex's eyes start glowing to provide a bit of a light.
Okay. The light traces the creature. Could people roll me a knowledge or religion? I'll now increase the size of the creature just for the sake of visuals.
Oh god.
Oh god, what the fuck is that?
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? I'm
It's
going to
a
say that
tree
thing's
poke.
probably not good.
The
You just look
creature
at it and say, "You're one ugly motherfucker."
drifts in. It appears almost as if it was a simulacrum of a person drifting in, like a severed torso and limbs within an old cloak. Its head is barely recognizable, more an old tomb monolith and a tangling of tree roots than an actual face. All that remains is a very jagged set of teeth that lay just beneath the mortuary stone. As it drifts wordlessly through the copse of trees, its touch freezes the branches solid as it drifts through the matter of the plants. And where it touches, the boughs rot and snap off, withered.
Ouchie.
So what do you reckon for this one, boys? Fire or acid?
You know what? Fire seems to have worked out well for us in the past. So,
Can people
burn it
roll me
down.
initiative, please? Doesn't
All
mean
right.
it's gonna be turn order.
God damn it.
I'll clear the turn order first. Never mind that. I'll just remove the old ones.
So, Bill, from that roll of Arcana, what spell was that?
Oh, what's it called?
That was
Sorry,
our spell.
Sorry, look, fucking, I never, my last click never registered. That's actually a 1 on
What?
initiative.
You rolled a 1 on initiative?
No, I rolled a 2 with the D20, but my initiative is bonus is -1.
Good job.
Oh,
Ah, shit, that's what I forgot to do. Oh well.
Okay.
Hey, it didn't help before. Remember that time, the first time you fought me and you fucked up so badly and I just knocked you the fuck out?
No, just forget about that. That didn't happen. It's just
I'm
a
a
figment of your
knock you
imagination. That absolutely did not happen.
Okay.
It wouldn't have happened if you were a wizard.
Fuck off, Dad. You're not my real dad.
Okay. Let's get this all in order. No one's missing off the initiative, just to check.
We all here except Rex is asleep somewhere in the corner.
What's
He's
his name?
still being choked by
Does
Kugesh.
does the what do you call it unicorn have a initiative?
Jeff will go on Foxden.
Cool beans.
as he technically functions like a animal companion. Okay. Mud, you're first.
I am. Fuck.
Good luck, buddy.
What about the evil thing?
Right. Okay. I'll deal with that in a bit. So.
Did you draw a tree with tits?
No.
Did you draw a tree with tits?
No, those are collections of sap, please. There's known to be crass.
Did you, or did you not, draw a tree with tits on my goddamn Christian children's programming?
Don't worry, that's just the chin.
It's really, really inappropriate.
Wait,
to be honest.
wait 1 second. Didn't this audience? Didn't this Scottish nigger in first 5 minutes?
Reset the clock.
Don't worry. I think we got shuffled out of the children's section because we're no longer. But we are still in the weird, like, YouTube bootleg gaming section, like Blinding of Isaac Let's Players.
Oh my god! Why
No,
did
dude,
this
there's
happen? Was
no.
it
I'm
on
refreshing
Cloud
this.
Road?
I'm still getting children's. I've got My Daddy song, Cocaine Melon.
No! Click on that.
Okay, Todd, click on that. See,
That sounds more nefarious than this
Melon,
does, to be honest.
I still have Vlad and Nikita play with inflatable toys. Put on your shoes. Wendy pretend play morning routine. Oh god.
That sounds more nefarious than what we're doing, to be honest.
I misread one of the titles and I thought it said
More fucking
sick amount of casualties with magnet fishing.
Oh Jesus.
How long
Maybe
is
that's
this jump?
recommending. Do you think it's recommending this stream though to the children who are watching those?
God, I hope so.
Is that?
I don't know. What's worse? To be honest. What's worse?
Remember, kids. You can only help talk if you type in the chat your mom's credit card number and 3 numbers at the end.
Three
Wacky
expiration
numbers at
date.
the end.
accidentally finding Skinamax after fucking 12 a.m. When you're like.
Did you ever have that thing where like you sit in between channels because the channel's not really coming through and you could totally see porn on it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just barely through the static, but it was playing like Cinemax or something. I remember those days.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna move around the back. I'm gonna redo stealth, I imagine, because I've moved. Like I've basically just run anime style. Ugh. Just a small question. Is this a 5-foot jump or a 10-foot jump?
Let me double check. That is a 10-foot jump.
Cool, just thought I'd ask. And just as a rough question, what would that be in terms of like a roll? I imagine it would be like a.
It's a acrobatics check, DC 10.
Great, sweet.
Oh.
I'm
DC
done for
15 once you add into everything the accuracy. Okay, I'll go ahead and roll that. Okay. Okay. Nira.
Hey, fuck. How far is this guy? Is he like into the forest? Is this like a difficult terrain?
Yes, the copse is nearly impassable to tangible creatures.
Mm-hmm.
It is a tangle of briar and very thick woods.
So if I shoot lightning at him, if I like step here, would he have a clear line of sight?
Your best bet for a clear line of sight is probably here.
How much can I move now that I'm big?
Same distance, I'm afraid. But you, as I mentioned before, you can originate your spell range from anywhere within your reach. Which is 10
so I
feet
can-
right, this size.
So I can originate spell. If I step here, I can originate spell from here, right here. Is that right, Bill? If I
If you stand here, you can
And I
then
can
originate your spell from anywhere within 10 feet. And then
yeah, because I want to cast the bolt of lightning at him. To see how this motherfucker reacts.
Can we wait until he comes out of the, massive foliage? Kinda don't think we should start another forest fire. Just, just lightning striking
Please,
a big.
please, we now know what to do. Not run. So Nira will fire. Let's see where is the fucking spell? Oh god, shock grasp. So what do I roll for this?
Okay, shocking grasp is a melee touch attack.
Oh yeah, you have to charge the thing.
You would need to either hit it, or you would need to get some kind of conductible material.
I'll cast the jolt. Just it's a ranged spell. Jolt is a range.
Okay.
Do I roll
A touch attack, please.
attack? Where is my touch? My touch is 11, so
Okay. Let's roll your ranged.
how this works.
Unfortunately, your jolt goes wide and thuds into one of the trees, snapping off one of its boughs. The creature turns to you. And that marking on its brow, on that massive monolith of what appears to be alabaster, glows dimly.
I brace myself for whatever comes next.
It's
We
initiative.
have to roll.
Oh, no. So move action. Have you got any other remaining actions?
Well, I can have my hammer ready to swing, maybe. As a reaction, if it tries to charge me.
That would take a standard action. Unfortunately, you've already cast.
Okay. Okay, it's turn, I guess.
Okay. Creature drifts forward.
Do we get attack of opportunity on this thing?
No, not yet. It's not within your reach.
Not in my reach. Isn't my reach now like bigger?
Yeah, only one stage bigger.
As it gets to here.
Thing is, he hasn't moved through your threatened area. He's just moved into it.
Ah,
Yeah.
As it moves out. Now,
well,
now
I
you
guess
can take some-
now I can try attack of opportunity.
You may.
Okay, I will hit it with my fucking hammer. Fuck. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh.
I'll get my chart.
Duh, 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 duh.
I give my life, not for no gas.
1, 2, 3, 4 to 10,000. Here we go.
Wife beater.
Ooh. I believe that's on the fun one. Here we go. 4355. Excellent year. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. The creature drifts in and out of visibility.
Is that me?
No, the creature.
I swear
It
to
just
God.
drifts towards you. As you swing, it seems to almost blend in with the hammer as you swing it. It just reaches out very gently. What's your touch AC?
My touch AC.
Uh-oh.
That was 11.
Ooh, how unfortunate.
Not,
Wait, has this bird been here the whole?
No.
the fucking bird appears.
What? What? Okay.
Ah, that's multiple dice.
That's unfortunate. Okay, Nira, please take 8 points of negative energy damage and 5 points of constitution damage.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Oh shit!
So 5 plus 8, it's 13 points of damage.
No, the constitution
No.
damage occurs to your constitution stat.
Ooh. Oh no.
Oh.
Basically, your six-pack just deflated.
Hold on. So,
That's 9. That's
Oh
11.
shit!
okay, so Bill, just to give me an idea of what's going on. Was that like a low amount of constitution damage for it, or
Want to find out?
no? Actually, I'd rather find out from a distance if possible.
We can't all live vicariously, Matt. Sometimes
Oh,
we
I've
get
done
our
a pretty
hands
good job.
dirty.
My hands,
Yeah, mate.
they're clean. Gloves.
Its long, emaciated, taloned hand reaches out and passes through your guard and just lightly, as if it was going to try and pluck your heart from your chest, plunges its ethereal fingertips into your torso and twists. And you just feel something rend.
Muscle girls.
Can I feel?
Your abs,
Oh, shit.
they are mine.
So 8 points of damage and 5 points of constitution damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's minus 8 HP and minus.
Does that have a compound effect on your overall HP, actually?
It does, but I will be crunching the numbers myself.
Yeah, please. If I have to recalculate things, it will be.
Well, if you put it in on as like temp modifier.
If I put it temp, I still have to like go and. If I had a +3, so I would technically have another minus 15 from if I factor in the loss of HP from Constitution. In that case, Bill, I have only like 9 HP at the moment if I factor in the loss.
No, that's up to Bill.
That's
Don't
up to
worry,
Bill.
we'll handle the loss. I'm just going to be kind and not do the retroactive health bullshit. We'll let bygones be bygones on that. It's bad enough you're getting a stat damage that when it hits 0 you die.
Yeah.
So let's play nice on this one. In any case, that is the Rune White's turn. Udex.
Udex shall. Yes.
You may roll me a religion check if you have it.
Ye. Oh,
You have no idea what this thing is, but it's incorporeal.
lovely. Right, well, Udex will take a step forward, and he will attempt to sunder the creature, if at all possible.
Sorry, that you cut out for a second there. It's under the
Creature.
rolled away. Anything you're particularly aiming for?
Anything that looks remotely armored.
The only armored structure seems to be its own face, which is apparently made from a chunk of gravestone.
Oh, good.
And here we have the picture of the monster.
Oof. Also, the weapon is covered with the soil from the grove, and it is magical due to the attunement.
Okay. Roll away.
Yeet. Oh!
Oh! You couldn't make it up, could you?
Oof.
Roll
Just
me the
barely,
rest,
but
please.
just barely, bitch.
Oh,
Just barely.
these fucking rolls today are just dog shit.
Yeah.
The bird
Ooh.
takes a sip from its coffee mug.
A158. That sounds fun. Strange one, but good one. Your sword passes through it harmlessly. It embeds itself in the stone. The one here specifically.
Hmm.
Though with a weapon as robustly built as yours, it's not much of a problem. You just wrench it free.
Right. Well, I think that is about all I can do currently.
Okay. Jingji.
Okie dokie. Okay. First of all, do I see this bird? That just apparently.
We are dying here.
Yes.
Oh, look, pretty bird.
What? Okay. Look, I'm just. Yes, I get it. You're dying over there, but I'm just wondering if I perceive this bird.
You do indeed.
The bird.
Okay. Is there anything weird about it? It looks like it's doing some weird shit. Do I know anything about this bird?
It's drinking tea. Dom, can we get a sipping sound effect?
Yeah, that's not usual for birds, though, dude. Like, that's why I'm wondering.
Sorry, what's up with the bird?
It's drinking some tea. It's drinking some tea in the fucking tree.
And is watching you intently. They might make them like they used to.
Big sip.
There's also
Sounds
also
motive. Can I do that?
spoon clinking noises.
God
Sounds
damn
motive.
you.
I'm concerned about the bird, okay?
No, I was just trying to emulate a spoon clinking. What hand was the
Spoon
ball called?
clank.
Bruh.
I
Ah,
think I did that.
Why are you
why
doing
is-
that? What the fuck was that? Never do that again, you fucking dog rapist.
I'm just stirring
I
spoon.
didn't
Sorry,
do
I'm just trying to give people. I'm just trying to give
Jesus
people the real experience.
Fucking Christ, my ears
Rest in
suck
peace, ear
fucking
headphone
really
user.
up. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're lucky both sides of my headphones are broken. It's held together with tape, so I'm not actually directly hugging my head. Oh, you dick. Fuck me. Worst part about it is like, it just wouldn't stop. It just kept going and get louder. And I was like, ah, fuck.
I'll buy you a new pair of headphones. So you don't have to
Good.
put them together with duct
You
tape.
heard it. You heard it. She's buying me new headphones.
Buy the cheapest, the cheapest one made by child
Bitch,
slaves.
you'll buy you a Nintendo Switch next. Ooh, woo.
I've already got a Nintendo Switch. People bought me one.
Oh my god.
Bing bing wahoo, etc.
Yeah, bing bing wahoo. Okay, so do I understand anything about this fucking bird?
It
The
appears
bird
to be
looks
just sitting
back
there.
at you.
It's just hanging out. I can't sense motive on it at all. Okay.
Its intent appears to be rather almost scholarly.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, let's see. Can I move up on top of one of these Stonehenge things?
Yes, they are each 15 feet in height.
Okay. I'm gonna try to move to, I think, how much can I move? Let me see. Can I do the 55 feet, I think, and still jump up? I think I could still make that with,
Yes.
yeah, okay. You have to
believe so.
roll for climb or
Yes, please.
acrobatics? Okay. Acrobatics or?
It will be roll me an acrobatics first, please.
Okay.
As you leap up to try and get height, it looks like you're about to fall short when those vines from inside your arms lash out, grabbing
hell
the
yeah.
lip of the stone and wrenching you upwards, propelling you over it to the next stone over.
Well, this seems extremely useful.
This counts as brachiation. Therefore, you have a move action. You have another action remaining.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna throw not the cursed javelin, although it's tempting, but
Rats.com.
the prosperous formally that I think can be more than one. Can I throw two then if I have a move action left, or a?
You only have
action
one
left?
standard action, so unfortunately, it will just be a regular, just one shot.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw the magic spear then, the fuck you dad one.
Okay, please roll to hit.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's to hit.
Okay, just double check. Okay, are you factoring in the +1 from having the superior ground?
No, that would be another one on
That's
top.
20, which just hits its AC. Could you roll me a C and B check, please?
Okay.
Okay. The javelin strikes it through the chest and buries itself into the stone behind it. There is no need to roll curse on this occasion, as the
Okay.
creature is seemingly fixed to the spot.
Hmm.
Does that
And at
seem
this
to be
point,
an effect of the magic nature, the anti-magic nature of the sphere?
It actually struck the substance of the ethereal creature. If you have spellcraft or knowledge religion, roll them.
Neat.
That's the spellcraft. What's the... Okay. Udex, with the help of Nira, you recognize what that spear is. That javelin, rather. That is a... Essentially, that's what's called a javelin of the Ferber. It is a javelin. It is a rare magical item created to affix spirits in place.
Bruh.
And at this point, Bill, the DM, gets extremely salty that someone stumbled onto the purpose of the javelin.
Oof.
In essence, it is a combination ghost touch anchoring weapon against ghosts.
So this thing is
Against non-ethereal creatures, however, it is a rather imprecise magic, so it tends to have very chaotic effects to non-spirits. But against spirits, it's very effective. For instance, it negates their ability to remain ethereal.
Ooh, lad.
These weapons were developed. With that role, you get to know the history of these weapons. The Javelin of the Thurber, also known as one of the Trinity, is a javelin developed to anchor unkillable haunts to a spot where they can be contained rather than killed.
Jesus.
This thing is not getting death treatments. Oh.
What?
Now
No, but
it's
if we
time
just,
for bed.
but hold on, if we leave it here, then we can come up with a solution as we go.
No,
The solution is a final one.
We were told to kill it, and just because that's the function of the stick doesn't mean this thing is an unkillable abomination thing.
No, but what I mean is if it's there, yeah, it's not. We can remove it later, but the point is we can come up with maybe a bit more of a strategy.
Well, let's just kill it while it's fucking pinned before it fucking pulls itself out.
Now that
Yeah,
you
'cause it
have
is
a
currently no
person,
longer
why don't you
ethereal.
Talk to it.
We noted that a spear of this type can only be removed from a target by the wielder.
Does it matter?
Did everyone just start kicking it?
Fuck.
Go. Alright, pop and lunge and pop and rage. Fucking yeah, yeet, pop and acid. Popping up here. So that's 11, I believe. Can't even remember what my attack rolls have been. It's been about a month. Fucking. Okay, so that's yeah, yeet.
Okay, that will hit.
And so damage is 2d8 plus do I count as flanking for this?
No.
Balls. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I think that's plus 11, pretty sure. So, and a extra plus 6 of acid. There you go.
There's a hissing sizzle as the acid drips down the creature's robes, burning them, and a deafening crack like splitting timbers. Oh, you remember the sound that the tetsubo like this makes when it strikes a roof rafter? And there's the slight cracking of stone. Who is pissing angrily into their fucking glass?
Sorry, I was pouring vodka.
Any guess?
That's the sound of the acid. Now listen to the fizz. Oh god, man, the ambience here, listen to that budget there. Clearly this is expensive and people should give us more money. Yeah, continue, sorry.
Dear. In any case, you appear to smash one of the creature's shoulder blades. And the creature opens its maw as if it were to shriek, but no noise escapes. In fact, the glade becomes a little bit quieter, as if all sound were being ripped from the air.
Did anybody figure out what this is, by the way?
I don't think so.
No one's managed to pass the religion check yet.
Alright, well, we'll worry about it later.
Unless I can use some local knowledge, but I think we are
Would I
outside
have
of
had any additional knowledge based on... Oh, no, no, I already rolled that and I fucked up. I couldn't write.
Arcana, alchemy, nothing.
History, maybe? I don't know.
History.
Alright. Same one.
That'll do. It was a harder DC, but you beat it. You've heard some historical examples of these kinds of creatures haunting locations like this. Glades associated with moon deities. This is a moon wraith.
Okay, I heard haunting, I heard wraith. It's a bad thing.
Or
It's a moon wraith. So we just
It's a
need to wait
moon
for
wraith.
the sun. Oh, what happens if we wait for the sun to come up?
I have a bit of...
These creatures completely discorporate upon sunup.
Yeah, so we just...
I have a bit of sun with myself.
Or we
Well,
just kill them while we can.
Yeah, let's just
The
fucking
important thing
kill
about-
it now.
Moonwraiths are a fairly rare variant of wraiths, by the way. And they only occur when a human is slain on a new moon
Is
within the hour of midnight. Slain. They are even more sensitive to light than normal wraiths are. And wraiths are
In any
powerless
case-
in sunlight.
In any case, Jeff, I choose you. It was my turn, so it's Jeff's turn now.
Okay, just check.
Teleports behind
Okay.
you, and then
Jeff will get to hear and then like stumble and rear up, and you can see in his face that something's not right. And he like tries to go forward a couple more times, but every time his body flinches.
what the fuck?
Like it's clear something spooked him, and like something about his eyes is wrong.
What the fuck?
You didn't come alone. Dun dun dun.
Jingji, moon wraiths have what's called an unnatural aura. They prevent animals from getting close to them.
Okay, so what's the fucking bird doing real near it?
It's not a bird.
Maybe you should come to your own conclusions.
Mud, eat that bird.
Eat the
Ah,
bird
fuck
for
that.
real. I don't trust this shit. Eat it.
Come on, Mud, use the feet. Use the feet.
Mud, it's a random bird that goes.
Mitch is typing.
Mud,
Oof.
Mud, it's a random bird in an encounter planned by Bill. What's it called? That we're doing well in. The bird
Sorry,
is gonna
let
do
me
something
just
horrible.
zoom in on this bird. Give me a second.
Yo, man, that's
that-
racist.
Yeah, I feel like
Mud,
Right, so see how-
if you can
Now-
provoke attack of opportunity, I can strike as well.
yeah. So I'm not. I don't know if you're familiar with Bill and like the way he tends to do with things, but often I don't see him. I don't really see him as the kind of DM to say, "All it is this creepy thing," and also a bird with arms.
Exactly.
And not like
that's
a
why
creepy
I was
bird with arms. Like,
That's why I was immediately suspicious.
yeah, I'm suspicious as well, but you forgetting like the multiple pens. That just kind of
Don't worry,
popped up
lads,
out of nowhere
I'm a
and
bird
served no
that was
purpose.
Sent off by
Oh,
those,
true.
by those elves to look after you.
Or the talking
I
glass
think
bottle
we
that
should
just decided it wanted
focus
to
on the
stop
big
talking.
ugly thing.
Yeah, no.
well-
Oh wait, is
The pen episode guest featured in one of Aiden's videos, by the way.
Yeah.
Shit.
They actually had
Mud,
really
okay.
good with the plot. of what
don't you have that thing to do as attack of to provoke attack opportunity?
yeah, I do. Yeah.
When people
It's
ask, I say that
cool.
I was cited in a sociological paper. It counts, right?
Right. That well as
What
the
a
fucking
pain.
unicorn's turn ended or whatever.
Yes, indeed.
Called it. Okay. I'm gonna try and make my way across here. I'm gonna roll the acrobatics. I'm praying to no god. Oh damn! I'll take
Thanks, son. You flying? You flying? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
that.
You made
Is that
me
30
move
feet?
30 feet. Yep.
Right, so
And you may continue into a charge if you so desire.
yeah, so I have this ability that means that if I move through, it specifies that if I move through,
Well, it appears to have
So-
suffered a stroke. How unfortunate.
oh no, I'm always suffering a stroke. It's just like one continuous stroke until I collapse.
Yep, sounds about right.
So if I move in, it says if I move into the opponent's space during a move action, I get a swift attack. So would that mean if I went through it like that?
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Would they get attack of opportunity if that happens?
You would if I succeed and get the stealth off as well.
Yeah, don't forget, if you do that, you have a +4 to perform this from the teamwork feat.
Mm-hmm. Right. Sure, why not? Fudge it. And I have to roll an acrobatics against... I don't know what I have to roll it against, to be honest.
It's versus their CMD.
Sweet. Did not know if their CMD is good, but I imagine it's probably not fantastic when they're pinned. I'm about to eat shit.
That will succeed.
Epic
You
style.
dive underneath it and emerge the other side.
And as a swift action...
Go for the kneecaps!
Right, so... Alright,
Quick,
so
take his eyes.
it's just a normal attack with the stealth. Okay, so... light level low, because it's night.
Will hit.
Oh, fuck. And damage.
Did you put +4 on that roll?
I did not put +4 on that roll, no. I need to
Yep,
make a
that's
an info
25.
field, actually. And that has my... I did not sharpen my blade. No. And it was stealth. Well, wait. No, that's based on if I was stealthed and not stealth damage.
Okay. Unfortunately, are the D8s from your? Oh yeah, 'cause you're a knife master rogue currently. Master
Yeah, no,
user, rather.
that's the stealth damage, yeah.
Okay. Okay. You ram your short sword in just below where its spine should be, and just wrench upwards and the cloth parts. In almost like a spray of splintering cloth. It feels now more like it's less an actual cloth, it's more like hides that's been beaten and rotted. Like this creature boiled up out of the soil.
Fantastic. So I get an attack of
Yeah, sounds
opportunity on its next turn, and so should Ritualist.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I have to swing my hammer again? Or do I have a chance to pull out the sword and strike it with that?
What
would
do you
this-
wish to use?
The bull's bane. The gladius that is from the sun, you know.
Oh. Of course, you may. It's a move action to pull it out, and it's a standard action to swing it.
So if I sorry, just breaking up. If I pull it now, I cannot move the next action.
No, it'll take part of your move. It'll take your move action to draw the weapon.
So I'll have it. Okay, in that case, I will try to swing my hammer at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
1d20 to hit. Such a shit rolls. Oh, sorry, and +4 from mud. I forgot that. So it's 19 to hit.
Oh, is that because of flank?
High or low?
Let's say high.
Okay, just it appears as though your hammer's about to pass through the. It's about to miss the creature. The actual hammer itself flexes, and a long talon-like blade erupts out of the topmost part of the hammer and lashes out around the creature, almost like a scorpion's tail, and rasps some of its flesh away. Roll your damage, please.
For the hammer or something different?
Hammer, please.
Okay, 1d10 plus strength. 10 plus. I think that's it. Oh, wait, I do have one spell stored in it, so this is for the spell.
Okay.
16 points of damage.
What was the spell in question?
The spell was shock grasp, but I think
Whoa.
Whoa.
Shocking grasp is 1d6 damage per level. Up to 5d6.
and shocking grasp is I think first level spell. Yeah, it is.
Yes, but it runs off your level.
So it's another
It's
1d6.
It's 5d6 total.
5d6 total. All that.
Extra 4d6, please. Yeah, shocking grasp is really quite strong. 21 points of damage. You guys are consistent, if nothing else.
Wait, sorry, 10, 16, isn't that 35 points of damage?
Oh, and 10 from physical damage, of course.
Oh, is that damage? Fuck.
As the long spiked tail twists around the creature, it begins channeling the lightning through it, and there's a high-pitched sizzling.
If that is lightning as well, I must factor in then for each dice it's another +1 because it's my bloodline.
Okay. That's a total of 36 damage. This is high-pitched whining as the water and the rot inside of those gnarled roots begins to bubble and quake and blister. And the outer layers of the roots begin to slough off in layers, revealing all these sickly sweet-smelling rot inside. Again, those gnashing jaws just gently rasp as they open themselves in the dark night. Any other business?
Well, this was my attack of opportunity. Now it is my turn, is it not?
It is.
Oh no, sorry, I need to clarify that. The attack of opportunity is when on their turn, not on my turn.
Is that so?
It's the end of their turn, I believe.
I can grab the exact thing for you if you give me a sec.
I believe it's they end their turn in your space, which they're going to have to in this case because they're pinned. Well, I say pinned, they are anchored to the spot.
So this was my turn technically, or no?
That was your attack. You still have a move action.
Is this thing on the ground? Like smash is like still.
This thing is at ground level, yes.
Can I kick it in the head? Like stomp my face on it?
It's pinned at like standing height.
Leave opening now.
Is there a way to just roll for a kick as a move action?
Yes, it would roll under survival skill.
So I would need to roll survival to kick it.
Yes, please.
Here's nothing but a pure 1d20. 10.
Unfortunately, not enough, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Still, with a shot. Okay. Its turn. Having just had a knife ram through what passes for a spine, and then rended with a long maul, it's going to lash out with both of its claws.
Oh, just as a small thing, Bill. Just as a side
Yes.
point. It says at the beginning of the foe's next turn, so that would mean that we both get an attack of opportunity.
It is beginning. Okay.
Yep.
Swing
So
one.
we now have an extra attack.
Yep, and we both get +4 due to the pair of opportunists, if I remember correctly.
In that case, I guess I used +4 last time, so I'll just roll it without +4 this time.
Yeah.
Or yeah, just roll it. You will keep it in mind for next time.
What level is
This
fire?
is
This +4 effectively.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, those are both hits, unsurprisingly.
Both of this hit.
Yes, both of those will hit.
Fortunately. Don't get that. Don't get that. And don't get that. Very low roll.
Okay.
If I'm getting this thing correctly with the rolls.
Okay. Your attacks are a little bit less effective this time around, though you do still manage to pulp some of the roots and wind around its skull, or passes for one.
Okay, cool.
In retaliation, it will lash out with both its long talons, attempt to paw its way through your bodies. One for each of you. First up,
Everything.
let's start with the bigger target. Okay. Your AC is 11. Touch AC 11.
Is it touch AC? Okay, that's the thing under the AC. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is 11 still, unless sorry, does mage armor factor into this?
Yes, it does.
Then it's 15.
Then it will miss. It bounces off of your mage armor. You can feel this intense burning cold against your chest as it rakes its claws across your the surface of the mage armor.
Yeah, but just in the future, so we can avoid just mentioning this every time before battle, Nira usually just puts the mage armor on, drinks the potion, shit like
assumed. Now, as for Mud, what's your touch AC?
14.
That's unfortunate.
Epic style. Actually, that's exactly the same as my AC. Nice time.
Take 8 points of negative energy damage.
Yep.
How much con score do you have?
E. I'm assuming this means 7.
Oh, good, because you just lost 6 of it. As it pours out, and it's just as you duck back to try and get out of its reach, its talons unhinge and lashes out one last time and catches the talon directly between your eyes.
Let's see what I actually got oh, luckily, you know. I never really got any use out of my con. This is so sad.
You feel something crack inside your skull.
Oh no, it's my extra chromosome. Shit.
You can practically, as it passes through you, blood pours through your nostrils in ice cold rivulets.
Insight gained.
For a moment, you see your entire life flash before your eyes.
All the women you fucked, all the children you ate.
And again, all that from this one sweep, bringing that talon up, scraping across the surface of the mage armor and back down on Mud, sweeping that talon directly through the brain. With catastrophic result. Udex, your turn.
Right. The creature is pinned, is it not?
It is anchored in place. Cannot
Good.
move, but it's not pinned yet.
Oh well. May I perform a cold shot sunder attack?
You may.
Good.
Any preference?
The head.
Don't know why I asked.
What's going on?
Okay. Roll away.
Is that the right charger for that?
That will hit handily.
Good. Bear in mind that my blade is still covered with the oil from the grill.
Indeed.
Is it
Which will
fitting
make
now?
this even better.
Yee. Right. Any excess damage is carried over to the
Okay. You bring your blade down vertically, carving into the top of the stone that makes up the creature's skull, and carving directly down through the spray of sparks. The roots part beneath your assault, and the rotten carcass of just a torso and limbs of a humanoid body flop to the floor, inert, lifeless. The moon wraith is slain. With that, I can now make that entry available to you.
Good showing, lads.
I'm now actually tempted to kill that bird. I feel like now you've mentioned it.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to I'm going to cast the jolt out of the bird and try to hit it. Do I need to roll to cast the jolt?
Roll me a just ranged hit.
Oh snap, my range to hit is now shit due to size.
Goes wide. The bird will sip.
Bruh.
That's
Bruh.
clink clink.
Bruh.
The motherfucking clink clink coffee.
I fucking hate that video so much.
It's perfect.
It fucking triggers me.
Why you do
There's
this?
I could ask you the same.
So is it 8?
Jing G.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna fuck up this bird because I don't trust it at all. I'm gonna throw some of the. I have the javelins still. Prospero's Folly, which if I'm still stationary, I think I should be able to throw 2 of them.
Yes, indeed. In fact,
Bruh.
Okie at this fucking bird. Okay.
So what's the deal with the bug?
I don't know. I don't trust it though.
could you roll me a will save, by the way?
Oh no. Okay. Shit. Okay.
One for each.
Is that for everyone or just Aiden?
Just Aiden.
I suppose yeah. No, I'm out.
How do you recover constitution damage? By resting?
Yes, we're resting.
Good night.
That's it. And the second one?
Oh, that was a. We'll say for both.
Yep, one for each.
Okay. It's all the same rule. Makes it
Okay.
easier.
The first one seems to hit, but it doesn't seem to phase the creature much. And then the second one goes through, and you notice that it's not interacting with it. The creature is not really there.
Just like a collision box.
Bruh.
She calls boxes shit.
Oh god, is it
It's using
T-posing
God
with
mode.
its... Is it T-posing with its human arms?
Yes.
Wait, it's T.
Oh, god.
Oh no! I got T
There's a sorcerer.
on. Christ.
Sorcerer in one hand,
if,
cup in the
if,
other.
If it attacks Aiden, let's just leave it to his business.
Fuck you. Fucking racist.
Okay, so what happens with the body of the thing then?
The body falls to the ground and bubbles away to nothing but the stone, now cleft in two.
Does the stone tubes says something?
You haven't gotten close enough to read it yet. You're not sure what the deal is with the bird. It does seem off.
I will try to.
Told you. Something's going on.
Well, yeah, because when I saw the bird with arms, I went, oh, yeah, that's pretty common.
Any other business, Jingji, before we go forward?
I don't think there's anything else I can do, really. Other than... Shit, I guess. Do I know anything else about this bird based on the reactions or based on the results? Can I do
What knowledge do you have?
that do I have? I'm sorry, say again?
Roll whichever knowledge you think may be useful.
Okay, I'm gonna do, I guess, religion.
Knowledge astronomy.
The bird flies over
Bird
to you.
just flaps over to you.
You're sure that there's at least one religion where these specific types of birds, though without their arms, are quite important. I believe Shellin is quite closely linked to them.
Small question. Small question for
Fuck.
clarification. When it flies over, does it flap its human arms really fast?
That's a good question, actually.
Okay, you know that one video of the bird that's wing flapping is perfectly synchronized up with the frame rate
No,
of the
I
security
hate that.
camera?
Awful.
It does that, but with human arms.
It's T-posing endlessly like.
Or does it just like, or does it just tween over? Or just lerp over, just like.
Pretty much. It doesn't look right when it moves. It's the rate of its human arms flapping synchronizes perfectly with the frame rate of your eyes.
Oh well, that sounds like
Oh, that's
30
fucking horrifying.
frames. So all good.
Human eye.
Smooth 17 frames a second. That's how Bloodborne was meant to be played.
How much frames can LNA catch?
Thok, your turn.
Yeet. Didn't we kill the thing?
Yeah. There's some stone tablets. You
So-
probably want to have a look.
Are we still fighting?
No, it's dead.
No, all that's left is a tombstone split in half.
Well, I'm gonna go over and take a look at my fucking brother. Like, you alright?
He is seemingly at death's door. Blood is pissing from every orifice in his head.
Oh, God damn it, Nera, fucking patch him up if you can. Look.
I have a health potion, in fact.
If only you knew how bad things were.
Mud, you can roll 1d8 to cure wounds.
Just. I'm just gonna light a pipe and
The
just
health
sit
potion,
down.
and this is a heal check.
I'm just gonna sit down and light a pipe.
Okay.
And just
This is not a mere wound of the body. This is not a simple cut. Whatever that thing did, it physically damaged his essence.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Did it damage my essence as well when it hit me?
Yes, it did.
Hey,
This
you
appeared
want
to
a cup
be.
of tea?
Yeah, because Nera, you give him you help him as much as you can. You're gonna be alright, buddy. Don't worry.
Moonray.
Yes,
how are
dude,
you?
Jeff can help.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jeff, are you alright? How are you doing?
It's clear, Jefferson. What was that thing?
I don't know. Some goddamn tree ghost or something. Doesn't matter. It's dead now. Can you do anything for Mud? He's really fucked up.
I shall try my best, but I
Thanks,
make
Jeff.
no promises.
You, tree lady. We did what you wanted.
Music to my ear. Here, take this. And she will hand over a bottle from her upper bowels. It is still sealed with what appears to be tree resin.
What's this?
The label is monogrammed with a intricately designed, what appears to be a small green fay.
Does it say Faye?
Okay, can you do anything to help my brother? He kind of get fucked up by whatever.
Bring him here.
I will carry him over and I will say to the lady. No.
I'm just actually moving myself over. I just need some toast, I think. Just.
I should point out that just a giant here carrying mud and he's barely hidden below my tits.
Well.
It's just like, oh no, I'm in such pain. Please help.
Whatever floats your boat, Richard.
I might have something that could help.
Is it like Lucasade? Lucasade's pretty good at healing that. Good for a hangover. Lucasade's great for a hangover.
By the way, and my brother's diabetic, so we've got like, you know how like those industrial Costco crates are like Lucasade? Like we literally lit in the corner of our kitchen, we have about 100 bottles of Lucasade.
Bill,
That's pretty epic.
Udex shall mix in some of the soil from the grove with the salve and then rub it on the wound, which heals 2d8 plus 11.
Oh, by the way, like I think Rich List healed all of my stuff. It's just all the Constitution damage.
I'm gonna pocket the bottle of like green stuff for now.
What does it do?
Whatever.
Oh, you have some of that? Really?
What is green stuff again?
In the bottle?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's hard to tell. It's definitely alcoholic, judging by the smell.
Didn't they say
hell
it was
yeah.
Didn't they say it was something to do with my beauty or something? Or something like that? They were saying when they said they would give me a boon to do with my beauty or something like that. What did you say?
She'll provide a boon for the most handsome member of the ugliest race.
Bitch!
Alright.
Give it to me.
It was mainly just ripping into you. But what this is could someone roll me a religion check, please?
I'll go back to sleep.
Can I read in the alchemy books if there is anything about this?
Yes.
What would that roll be? Craft alchemy plus
Yes. Craft alchemy.
plus the bonus from the book.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just my alchemy without.
Okay. This is a bottle of absinthe from the First World. Or the Fey Realm, as it's known.
Oh, what it do?
You don't know. But it is seriously potent. Specifically, it seems to be linked quite carefully to... Well... No, that would spoil the surprise.
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing there, Mud? You okay? I need a medic bag.
Honestly, I just need a nap. I just need a nap. It's not even.
Well, is he stable at least?
Oh, I'm
Yes,
alive.
but
I'm just fucked.
Alright, good.
if he were to be hit by one more of those attacks, he'd be dead.
Well, to be fair, generally, I don't think he can survive more than 2 attacks anyway, so that doesn't really
That's
surprise
true.
me.
Bill, has the tree managed to heal Nira and Mud in some way from this constitution damage, or do we have to? I mean, the rending of the soul or whatever it is.
You just sleep it off.
Just leave me on the floor. I'll sleep here.
I think Rags can heal it as well. But
Take that
he's
soil you collected from my colleagues. And she'll take another sip from her own bottle. Sleep covered in it. It'll speed things along a little bit.
Alright, sounds good.
Just
Okay,
dig a
now
hole.
Why
tell
am I
me-
glad I filled the bag with that stuff?
Alright, now tell me what I wanted to
Sleeping
know.
bag, it'll be the easiest.
Just put me in the bag. Just honestly, I'm just.
What do you want to know? Name it.
I want to know the first time that I appeared and whereabouts from the trees.
We heard tell from a ways to, I believe, the E. Oh, what a clamour it was. The ogres are on the march again. With a slave caravan in tow. And they mention all the myriad horrors occurring, the burnings, the slaughters. When Pitax ran red. It's amazing who will hire ogres these days.
So this was about, 16 years ago? 15 years ago?
Give or take.
Mm.
It was happening for a couple of years before that too.
And it has so there was a lot of raising and pillaging and stuff in the east by a hired ogre mercenary army.
Yeah, a couple of dozen of them. Made a real mess. Not all of us made it out alive. A lot of Ents met their end, but that's no real loss.
So they attacked in the east, but where did they come from? And where did they go afterwards?
Then I can't say. Up and disappeared, stealthy little buggers. For what? A ton of fat, muscle,
Imagine it was the north.
bone, and filthy flesh.
And yeah, I saw.
And so the first time I was seen was in that area.
And a few reports, weird thing. Half-breeds. Quite a few of them too. I figure you're probably one of them.
I've never met any other half-breeds.
Not my problem, I'm afraid.
Like my brother's an elf, but he's always been had a really bad constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very ill.
She begins
Speaking
to
of a bad
slowly
constitution-
draw back into the wood of the tree. If that's everything, I'm going to continue to get quite drunk.
Oh, what
Yeah,
about those?
it's like-
What about those?
I'll be okay.
So what about the stone tablet things that the thing dropped?
It appears to be an old tombstone. It's been split in two by the blow that Udex caused.
Does she know anything about it? True lady. Actually, I don't want to assume gender.
Well, if you hail her, she will not respond. Though you notice all the bottles of alcohol in the bowels are slowly being drained by roots that snake their way up.
Do I know anything about this specifically for this alcohol shit? Like what's going on here? Religion.
Alcohol from the first world is very potent. It has to be able to get the Fae drunk. And
Well,
this
I
is
would
a very
definitely like to
rare
have a
vintage.
sample done.
Yeah, this is... Most alcohols are brewed in the name of one of the eldest Fae. This is brewed in the name of the Green Mother. She's something of a... Her nickname is the Feasting Flower. She embodies the Fae's seductive aspect. And specifically their very, very morally dubious sense of humour.
Hmm.
Be that as it may, this is a extremely rare vintage. Though it is sealed with tree resin, so if you wish to open it...
Oh,
there's no-
hell yeah. Absolutely.
No, wait, hold on.
Well, for now, let's get the pack kings done and get fucking some dirt on Mira and fucking mud and get them inside the tent. And then everybody fucking get your perimeter going and whatnot, and let's shack up for the night. We can worry about things to do for the, later on. Unless anybody wants anything to do, let's get ready for fucking resting before we head out tomorrow.
Make me a fucking potted plant, bitch. I'll grow.
just go bury a hole and stick your legs in it.
You want to be a star.
Oh my god, I'm gonna become the Harvey Wine Club. The Harvey Wine stem. I've got this.
Jeff, come here.
Harvey Weinstein. There we go.
There we go. I was searching for it in tram.
I'm going to sit down in my spot with Jeff while everybody's getting ready for fucking sleeping.
So this is like the dirt from the mushroom patch, or what?
Can I just point out how bright it is for midnight?
Don't be a dick.
Well, you know, I was thinking it would probably be filming or whatever, but...
Bill, is it possible for me?
Listen, I've done rituals during a supermoon. It might as well be fucking daylight.
Bill, tell me, if we take some dirt and like place it here, and I try to meditate, like to connect with things, can I get some like vision of this place, greater understanding? I don't know.
Roll me whatever check you feel would be appropriate.
Okay.
What check you roll will determine what results you get.
So, but if I try basically to sweat this off, you know, just weight lift while covered in dirt to restore the abs, I'll roll that strength check, the weightlifting check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, your core muscles are fucked though. You've suffered a hernia.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you should be sleeping. We can check it in the morning before we leave. Well, I don't want to really be fannying about in the middle of the night. You know?
Would I roll to sleep?
Yeah, everybody get your fucking resting positions at well.
Bill, can I use aid another on this by essentially sort of spot?
Yes, you may.
Alright.
I'm climbing in the hole I've been.
I will use those stones of Krugish, which are fashioned now like dumbbells.
together. As you exercise into the night, eventually fatigue overpowers you, and you drift into something of an exhausted dream. You see a figure running through this glade. You hear the sound of baying hounds and of clattering hooves from distant horses. You hear the grind of metal. And as you look down, you see cuffs on your own arms. And as you sprint into the forest, this clear, honest new moon night, you smash your way through the copse of trees. You can see them rending at your flesh, the thorns carving into your legs and arms, and you try your very best to keep them away from your face. But as you run, not far behind, first the hounds get you. Their teeth rasp into your calf muscles and drag you kicking and screaming out into the open. You try in vain to try and scratch a handhold, but your fingernails peel off before you can get a good hold. As they pull your bloody-handed body out into the field, you get a good view now. Tall, armoured figures on horseback, carrying long man-catchers. Spiked hoops on staves, lashing out, bringing down the edge of the weapon on your limbs, smashing kneecaps, cracking elbows, and the spiked hoop itself looping around your throat and hauling you up. And all you can see is that pitiless metal face staring back at you. That near featureless, mute mask. Your eyes snap open, and the moon glowers down to where you lay, in the stone circle.
Roll memory to remember the face on the mask, or something. Mm-hmm. Is that like intelligence?
Yeah, it's a wisdom.
It's wisdom. Oh shit, it's wisdom again. Oh my.
Dream stuff is always wisdom, by the way.
Fuck.
You burn it into your memory.
Congratulations, you now have PTSD.
Yep.
Join a club, Chief.
You remember this horrific event every day. For every moment for the rest of your life.
Not only do you remember the face, you remember a name. And it's something about it, the eeriness of it, what burns a pit into your stomach. The Spire of Thorns.
I know where that's.
I know that as well.
My fault you all found out about this a week before it was going to debut.
No, I've known about this for years, because it's like pixel art.
It's on my back burner for young, because I never thought it actually need to actually release. It's good to look, what can I say?
I love to look into the game. It's so good, such a good aesthetics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So is this like the name of the place or the name of the person? That they
You don't remember which. Maybe both.
Okay.
I take the bottle out from my pack and I just hold it up and look at it through the moonlight.
It's like looking out into a galaxy. Just stars as far as the eye can see. That deep green. You swear you saw something on the other side, but it must have been your imagination.
Well, I don't want to have a fucking horrible nightmare like I did with that before.
I assume there is like a few hours still left. Nira will just pick up her to the rest of the group after try to get some proper sleep.
And she did say it was for me, so fuck it. Oh, I'm not up, I'm gonna take a sip.
Is Tok taking a secret sip in the middle of the night?
She gave it to me. She said it was for me.
He said it's for us.
No,
Dude,
she said
no,
it was.
let him
She
drink
said
it.
it was for the prettiest member of the ugliest race.
which is technically still me, but that's besides the
It
point.
flashes before your eyes again.
Oh, no.
Just quick flickers of it. And the interior of your head shrieks.
Can I roll a will save again?
You may.
Do I get a bonus for fucking drunk courage?
No, you get a penalty.
Balls.
Bill, with a roll of 24, do I notice this secret
Thank
sip?
you.
Yes.
19, that's an amazing fucking roll for me.
Okay. You managed to stop yourself from vomiting.
Oh, excellent. They are fucking...
Or from screaming. But the
I also ask Talk, what are you doing? Why are you drinking that in the middle of the night?
Sitting by myself next to fucking Jeff. I was taking a sip before I go to my bed.
You don't look too well.
you can almost see it in your eyes, which when you close them, there's a figure standing by the tree. As a serpent coils around its roots and boughs, and loops down to rest its head in the hands of a woman. That's all you remember.
You just, well, fucking rub my head and I put I fucking put the cork or whatever it is down over the fucking thing. Jam it in nice and tight and fucking put it back in my pack. And I just fucking, I brush my head against fucking Jeff's mane and try and get some fucking sleep.
Udek shall plant his sword in the middle of the ritual circle, get on one knee, and then begin recounting the names of everyone he executes.
Is the bottle still in Tok's hand?
No, I put it back in my pack.
Can you take a smell of it, not a drink?
Oh, it hangs in the air. This heavy smell of wormwood.
Oh hell yeah!
Poison.
Isn't that like poison?
Yeah, it's just
Wormwood is
still
botanical.
poison.
It's also somewhat poisonous in high doses, but it is the...
Mostly gets
one
you
of the
fucked up.
Roll chef on the drink.
It is, as mentioned before, it is absinthe brewed in the First World. The realm of the Fae. It is of the finest quality. It
Yeah.
is far beyond what mortals can make.
It's the good shit.
Indeed, with its affiliation to the Green Mother, one of the eldest, a Fae of divine power, specifically with the domain charm and growth.
I take out a little glass and I say, "Okay,
Cheers.
Don't drink this alone."
No, I literally took a sip of it, had the thing, and then I fucking put it back in my pack. I coiled round where I keep my pack sitting in my lap between me and Jeff and my fucking torso, and I just went to sleep.
Oh, so it's not okay.
After of course, I went over to Udex with a coiled sword and rammed it through his chest, just to get him, just to put him to sleep until he's ready to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
So I have this weirdest lump on my back.
It's in my pack. I'm going to sleep. I'm not. Again, it's been a fucking very stressful few days. I've learning shit about my parents. I woke up to a horrible nightmare. I'm not in the mood to do any experimenting with things, and I'm wanting to be left alone.
Dirt me up.
I'll think about stuff.
I'm just gonna scoop the dirt over my little hole more. There we go.
Again, by the way, I never told you guys. I never at any point told you guys about what happened. What I read in that letter. The only person that I told is John, and all I asked to the Dryad thing was where the first time they saw me was. For all you know, I'm still looking for my dad.
Okay. With that in mind, I believe we'll call the session there for the evening, folks, and reconvene next week.
Also, fucking a giant licorice Twizzler crawls up the backside of Udex, also to complete the set.
Oof.
Good time. Good time. Right. Hope to see you all here next week, folks. Have a good evening. I love you.
Yep. How many shekels did we make?